Daniel Larson, one of the most infamous locals of modern day history, alongside with Tofiichu, Nova Online, and World of T-shirts. This man has been known for a lot of things, such as a questionable search history on his Pinterest, through schizo ramblings, schizo crash outs and all that, to the point where he got locked up at a federal prison for all these threats among government buildings and stuff. But I don't want to go too much into detail. But why am I talking about Daniel Larson in the first place? Well, there is a man that shares the same behavioral patterns as Daniel Larson, right? And the only key difference is he doesn't crash out that much and probably has a leash on him. But he is known to be banned in numerous places. And he's also Chinese. He goes by the name of Cheung. Lives in the city of Los Angeles. And known for his numerous shenanigans on offline events and stuff, IRL stuff, and sometimes posts unsolicited photos. So there is a thread on this about this guy on the Anime Expo subreddit, and I'm going to basically tell what happened, and also the many horror stories of this guy before I make a somewhat analysis on him. So, creepy guy. Picture taken a minute after. I have reported him already to the staff running the convention, but since it might be taking a while before they find him, this guy came up to me, mumbled that he wanted to have sex with me. I asked him, what? He walked away. I was online at the line of Boba Bestie, and this happened today around like 1:20 p.m. According to the lady standing behind me on the line, he was trying to make skirt shots with me, which is why I told him off. I took this picture of him to make sure I can report him. The last two images showed him approaching another woman. As you could see, he was clearly making them uncomfortable too. This makes me believe that he was going around harassing women. Stay safe. Another person replied, "Hi, unfortunately, he is a notorious creep in my neighborhood who allegedly has mental health issues. Not surprised that he ended up at this event. I hope anyone encounters him, he gets reported to security ASAP." There is a Facebook group with the comments report sexual harassment they have received from him. I'm sorry, it's a private group. Sexual harassment. He will take photos of women without their consent and upload them to his Instagram, showing people with NSFWs on his phone, make disturbing comments to people. It's a private group, we can't see the comments. Is this guy around EALAC? Yes, it's him. And another comment says, I made a comment on this post. His name is Honglun Chen, and he is a neighborhood creep in my city of Monterey Park. He is known for taking pictures of underage and adult-age women, sometimes even ask for consent, and others times he will take them unsolicited. It is debated that he is actually mentally disabled due to a head surgery or mental condition, but it is known that he has issues in his own benefit. I graduated in high school in 2021, and he's still doing this stuff until when I was a freshman in 2017. My friend was a year older, so he was doing this thing around like 2016. Another person replied, Jesus, what the actual fuck? And also another person replied to this thread, yep, I saw him in Pasadena a year ago, and he was trying to take a photo of me. Luckily, I walked away pretty fast. He does frequently go to the SGV area to this day. Another person also replied, genuine question, if he's mentally disabled, then how can he knowingly use his own benefit? I've seen special needs individuals behave in ways that he would generally consider socially unacceptable. The amount of people who want to have a likely special needs person to be beaten or arrested is wild. Another replied, they can have issues and still be more capable of knowing how to pull the I have literal brain damage card to get away with bad behavior. Another person also did reply, oh my god, I know him! Not that I know the guy personally, but he is a genuinely mentally person. I work over at biology at Monterey Park, and this dude has been banned from the plaza. He used to terrorize my work by going to get free stuff and try to mess with the Panda Express next door. In recent years, he would also try to get people to take photos or handles his phone. I don't know why he attended AX, but I would recognize this guy because of the scar in his head and the glasses. Another said, I ran into him in the same biology in Monterey Park back in 2019 when I was attending ELAC. I knew who he was, and I wanted to tell him off. But he was with another relative, I assumed, so I didn't. But he was giving off all the employees a hard time, and so I called the so-called relative, apologizing for him, saying that he is like special. Dude, this guy was in 85 Alhambra I worked at years ago, and was hiding in the handicap stall taking pictures of my coworker in the other stall. He had an Instagram filled with pictures of children and women, close shots of their face, armpits, feet, and mouths, with their name, race, and age in the caption. He's sick, and has been doing this for an extremely long time. With his class, he needs to get some kind of punishment. Another person finally replied, holy fuck dude, this guy is weird to me when I was 17 or 19. Anytime he saw me, he came up to me and asked for a picture, and would tell me compliments that got creepier. One time he asked me if we would take a picture of my ears. I was wearing faux fur bunny ears that were a little too realistic, so yeah, because he meant those. And he pushed my wig back and took a picture of my actual ear, and would not leave me and my friend alone until he tried to move me away. Never thought I would never see him again from all these years. Alright. So. Yeah, from all the previous stories from the Anime Expo subreddit, this guy is considered fucking guilty. But without further ado, going through the further investigation, there is a YouTube channel that has his stuff in it, and it may be his YouTube account. It's just him recording random bullcrap. Honestly, it's something that I don't care about, but one thing I kind of care about is the 7th video, where it shows his gallery and stuff, but I'm not going to record it because, like, it has a lot of people's faces that I don't want to show. Basically, I just censored some of the faces just for, you know, self-explanatory. So, yeah. And then there is a troll account that's called hong.loong.cheung.fan.account, which is basically kind of like an account that showcases, like, the posts of Hong.Loong.Cheung's, like, antics and stuff, usually, like, quote-unquote, like, kind of like a small troll account, you know? And there is a video on the second post on the Instagram. I could probably want to link it, though, but at the same time, but yeah, I could link it. I could link this account because it's just like it has some of the videos where he just gets caught. So I'm gonna play this clip right now.
This motherfucker, bro, get the fuck out of East LA, bro. Get the fuck out, bro. Get the fuck out now, bro. Get up and go, bro. Outside the right now, bro. You're a weird motherfucker, bro. Everybody knows your fucking face.
So yeah, sums up what he has done, you know? Being a fucking creep. But what can I say? This guy is fucking weird. Fucking creep. Fucking awful. Piece of shit. But that's just me talking shit though, so. Moving on, is this guy like, I guess, Daniel Larson? You know, the one and only? Kinda. You know, they both share the same similarities, you know? Like, the interests and all that. But does he crash out like him? Like what Daniel Larson does? No, he doesn't. So, on the same path, he is kind of like Daniel Larson, but at the same note, no. And yeah, in conclusion, that Cheung is a lot like Daniel Larson due to his numerous actions, numerous similarities, and all that. Besides having explosive crash outs and like the massive amounts of obnoxious trolls. Like, have you seen the Daniel Larson trolls are fucking ruthless. Holy shit! Like with the fucking fake classroom type of shit. That shit's like, honestly, that shit's kind of like the funniest shit with the fucking ancient Texas, right? That shit kind of fucking cracked me up when I watched it on the Larson League channel. Very fucking hilarious content, but at the same time, it's just like, you're just poking a dead horse at this point, you know? And yeah, but with Cheung, on the other hand, it's like, all he has done is like creep out people and stuff, make fun of him time to time in private Facebook groups, and also Reddit. So is he kind of a lolcow? Yes, he's kind of like a local lolcow, to say at least, compared to Daniel Larson, which is a global, like kind of like a very big magnitude type of lolcow. Like, everyone would know who Daniel Larson is. But with Cheung, you just like got to be in the LA area type of shtick, and it's kind of like, yeah, you gotta be in there to know the know. But yeah, this sums up the video of me talking about the Asian Daniel Larson known as Cheung. And yeah, make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, I don't know, share, comment, whatever. And yeah, this is me, Urson, and have a good day.